Stephjmillz. What's going on? Stephjmillz, aka Ripa J Millz Camille here. If you've been noticing the surge of activity on my channel recently, I have actually been home a lot more often lately because, well, for the past couple weeks, normally in the summertime, I'm usually busy with my jobs because I have two jobs. As most people remember, I'm a banquet server aside from Twitch streaming. Usually between the spring, summer, and fall season, I'm usually locked in my jobs with shifts. Now, for this summer of 2024, we hit a slow point on business out of nowhere, and this is so unusual for me because throughout the three seasons I just said, I'm usually busy all the time. I'm usually locked in with shifts and usually back and forth between both my jobs. So this summer of 2024, we hit a slow point to where we found ourselves home more often than before. And usually in any other summer, we are usually locked in our jobs. But now we're locked in at home because it's been a slow in business and we gotta wait for it to pick up within the next couple weeks. So I've been putting more time on my Twitch channel. I've been doing more variety streaming, like playing Call of Duty, playing Gotham Knights, and then jumping into League of Legends every now and then. I've been trying to stay consistent with League lately because we're in the split season 2, trying to get my ranked games in, trying to get more content in for my Kamille gameplay, and I've been having some struggle climbing out of Platinum on my main account. As you've been watching my latest streams of Kamille, we've been hitting Platinum 1, then we just get demoted to Plat 2, then I got demoted to Plat 3 when I try to solo queue again. I tried to duo queue with one of my partners. He joined the live stream, we duo queued together, and unfortunately it was like hits or miss. It was like, you know, some days were better than others. We grinded, had some good games one day, the next time we came on, then it was another L. You know, we took a couple L's, and then the L's that I was taking my LP down. I'm losing like 25 LP a loss, and I'm like, it's getting irritating because when you get a consistent amount of losses, all those the LP loss that you get hit with from consecutive losses puts you down so fast to where you get promoted up, and then all it takes is like 2 or 3 losses. That's like minus 25 LP each loss, and you'll get demoted right back down. So I'm gonna restart on Ripa J Millz Camille. That's my alt account where I have a fresh start, unranked. So we're starting off from the very bottom in our placements, and we're gonna try to push to see how far we can get and how better the LP gains are on this account, to see if we may use this account for the rest of the summer to try to see if we can push back the Grandmaster Kamille. Now, I will be active in the chat more often on these stream sessions too with Ripa J Millz. I just won't be showing my face on camera. You only see that when it's Stephjmillz the Kamille, when he's on his main account. So Ripa J Millz doesn't show his face, but he is more active in the chat, and he also does his voiceover commentary in game, so that way you can get a nice little voiceover commentary on his Kamille gameplay and learn more of Stephjmillz's Kamille gameplay in general.
I see you lack judgment. Precision is the difference between a butcher and a surgeon.
What's so messed up about these LP losses that I get, like 25 minus 25 LP a loss. Most of these losses is not even my fault. You've seen it on stream. It's like bot difference, jungle difference. My team is just taking too many casualties, you know, before the game even starts. You know, less than 15 minutes and the bot lane is already fed, jungler is already giving up, or mid laner is just calling out players and shit like that, and everybody's just pointing fingers, so nobody's focused. And it just gets worse when you just try to, like, you know, you try to block out all that toxic attitude in the game. It gets worse because they still don't care. And when you are suffering the losses, it's like the losses that are not even your fault, the game doesn't care. You'll still take that LP punishment and you'll still get demoted. And you try to play the game to get those wins back to make up for the LP losses, and even then the additional losses that add on to the LP losses too, that you get even from trying in the game, like even trying hard, trying with your team, and then still having to face a loss. At the end of the day, it's like you already on a bad mental, given the fact that your last 2 games was from troll teammates, and you just lost 50 LP from those 2 games. So you're trying your best to clear everybody's mental, make sure everyone's focused in your future games, so that way nobody does that later on. But even then, you try your best and still get a loss, and nobody trolled, nobody was toxic, people play their best, but you're already tilted. You're already tilted because of the 2 previous losses from those troll teammates. You get some solid teammates, but you still took a loss, and now your mental is just tilted now. It's happened to me a bunch of times, but I still kept my chill. Alright, so you mean to tell me my first matchup on this account, they put me against an Olaf top? That's funny. My OG champion in the game, they got me facing first match of the stream. And they already got first blood from an invade. And that was on our support. So AD carry starts off with a first kill.
I don't play the game. I make the rules. Playing innocence is so time-consuming. Results are all that matters. Reckless.
An ally has been slain.
We all have lives. I may, of course, mine. Pathetic. The only standard that matters. Progress is heard on necessary death.
Enemy killing spree. An enemy has been slain.
Look at that. Enemy AD carry already on a killing spree. My jungler just got the gank up top for me, so that was cool. He overstayed. I was sure I was going to try to bait him in because he was probably going to try to go for a kill before he died. But my jungler already cut him off. But bot lane though, like I said, the Ashe started off with the first blood, and now she's 3-0 in less than 5 minutes. Now my jungler should be pathing bot to try to shut down the Ashe. I mean, yeah, should be going down bottom, apply pressure on the Ashe now. Because I'll be fine in my lane, unless he's just going to stick topside. But I really think we need to now shut down this Ashe before she gets too large. If my team doesn't know how to stay on their own shit, oh, that was close though. Okay, they was on their shit. They almost got the shutdown already, and she was stupid for being by herself without a support. She almost gave up the bounty. And she baited her summoners, okay. Ooh, okay, never mind. Alright, so they are on their shit. That Ashe was just completely foolish for even going out without her support. So she just gave up that shutdown for free. he had enough damage to hit me before my hookshot pull anyway. I took too much damage, and I didn't hit my ignite. But it's fine.
Violence is a means to an end. Rudeness must be eradicated. Your feeble efforts are disappointing. I will make you
Has been slain.
And see, that was my biggest problem trying to play Olaf top, because when he's out of position, he's easily gankable. When he has no summoners, if the jungler decides to gank that lane, then you're screwed. I mean, until you're level 6 to be immune to any kind of CC, but if the jungler has burst damage like Kha'Zix, he's just gonna get, you know, he's gonna get bursted before he can even get to his turret. So I always had that problem playing as Olaf in top lane. He has no mobility, so he can get cut from, he can get really cut like easily if junglers decide to gank him.
morality is a beautiful servant and a dangerous master.
You can never E in on Olaf, especially when he has his ult up, because he's gonna instant R as soon as you E in. Oh, he's bold. He hit his ghost like he was about to dive me, and he's not realizing this is Kamille, right? Yeah, that would have been the worst mistake he made in his life. While I have my ult up as well, and I'm still half health too. If he thought about diving me like that, he'd have been trolling.
Opportunity rewards those who wait.
An ally has been slain.
I find you still lacking.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree. Double kill. An ally has been slain.
A proper lady employs many methods.
Killing spree.
This is your best. You will be where I want you to be. Patience is age. It is being
Enemy killing spree.
Alright, I'm about ready to 1v1 the Olaf now. My fuse is doing damage. See? Spacing those Qs out are important. I saw my Q did a chunk of damage on him. I said, yo, if my Qs are at this point can 1v1, yeah, I can 1v1 when Qs are at, when my Q is max level 5, and I have Sheen on, halfway to Trinity Force, that's when you can actually start 1v1ing. Now with Trinity Force, I just outright kill. So I'm just going in for a full fight, just to prove that. With a turret hit, space, pop this ghost. See, he's trying to stay locked in on me because his champion is meant to do that. But see, when you just space yourself and have more mobility than him, he has too much. It's too much of a struggle for him. His limited mobility, even with Ghost, it didn't matter. He couldn't even catch up to me. Trinity Force Kamille, she gets the incredible boost to all of her stats when she has Trinity Force on. Damage, mobility, you know, cooldown reduction, everything she needs. This item is a necessity on her once again since they took Divine Sunder off. And that's where I have to re-update my guide because my latest guide has Divine Sunder still in it before they removed that from the game. So me getting my playtime back with League, I gotta actually update my content, update my guides, so it can make more sense for this current season.
Enemy rampage.
See? I just outright out-damage him now. And that's just Trinity Force alone on. And we still haven't even finished our build yet. I might try to bring out my Eclipse Mirror Mana build throughout the stream once again, because that Mirror Mana Eclipse build was the quickest, like the easiest, like carry build I ever made on Kamille. Like Eclipse, Mirror Mana, and Trinity Force combined on Kamille, she's unbeatable throughout the whole game. I've flawless games. I've like out-damaged damn near every champion in the game except for Kale, because I still ban Kale. But I have to go back to my old-fashioned ET Kamille is what I called it. Eclipse Transcendence. Eclipse and Transcendence Kamille was what it was called. It was what I created. So it consists of Trinity Force, Mirror Mana, and Eclipse as three core items on Kamille that I personally created. That I agree should be viable on Kamille. Because those are like, I don't know how to really describe it, but the burst damage that those items combine, like with her Qs, it's ridiculous. So I ran that build for a while last season when I was making my guides, and I'm definitely going to bring it on the stream now. Because I need to showcase those. I need to showcase that build's power. So Trinity Force, Mirror Mana, and Eclipse. However, I'm getting Eclipse first right now because I'm already ahead. So I think getting Eclipse after Trinity Force gives her a very incredible. It gives her a really noticeable power spike. But when you get Mirror Mana earlier before you get Eclipse, you have to make sure that the mana stacks is at least at like above 200. So when you finish Mirror Mana, it'll stack up faster and then be able to finish, passively. So you want to keep track of how much, mana that you're gaining when you have Mirror Mana built up, or when you're in the process of building Mirror Mana and you have tier on. You have to make sure your stacks are at a significant amount. So when you purchase Mirror Mana, it can just, transform, in a short time, and you'll get the insane power spike passively without having to focus on. Without having to focus on building any other item on her like that. You could just any other damage item. Trinity Force, Eclipse, and Mirror Mana can very well be your 3 core damage items, and you can just build tank items after that to be able to 1v9. So just build Trinity Force, Eclipse, and Mirror Mana and build tank items. That's a strat that I'm putting firsthand. Or that's a strat that I'm going I'm putting out there for anybody that's on Kamille that has any struggle with how to build path or any ideas on making one-shotting builds. Trinity Force, Eclipse, Mirror Mana on Kamille. That's an instant killer.
I am sure the survivor killed her.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Minion damage dealt damn near 1k to me, so it was just minion damage that got me the whole time.
Shut down.
And I got hit by his fear, so I took free minion damage when he feared me.
An ally has been slain.
So me and Kha'Zix are currently carrying this team with the most kills. As you can see, the Ashe started off 3-0, and she's currently 11-5. So, well, I did see that my AD carry did get the shutdown on the Ashe earlier, so I can't say that my bot lane was trolling, because they definitely did try. And Ashe made a very stupid decision with going out without her support. So people were still making foolish decisions on their own. But what it looks like we have here is they have higher score, and they have more objectives. So we're losing the objectives and we're losing in the kill score. But we have equal turrets though. So we're even in turrets though, but we're losing the objectives. And losing in kills.
Double kill.
Protocol upgraded.
Shut down.
We have absolutely no drags at all, so I guess they got a Shyvana jungle, so looks like Shyvana was on point on all the objectives. So I could probably say I can't say it's a jungle difference yet, because my jungler can still make significant plays and we can still get the game going. I'm not going to be getting Merman in this game though, because I'm already past 20 minutes of the game. Usually you want to build tier early on, you know, within the laning phase, so that way it stacks up and you don't have to worry about building Merman until you don't have to worry about finishing Mana Moon until later in the game, as you know, you get your main items first, because it's best to get Mana Moon after you get Trinity Force. So let the tier stack up if you have it in your inventory, and just let it stack up to about over 200, at least about 200 at least 200 charge or over 250 charge before you upgrade it to Mana Moon, if you have the gold, if you have the necessary gold to be able to do it. But make sure you get Trinity Force first before you finish Mana Moon if you're going that route. But you can get Eclipse first before you get Trinity Force. Eclipse on Kamille gives her a decent power spike if she has when she has Sheen as well. You have to make sure you have Sheen in your inventory and keep that in there before you finish Trinity Force if you're going to go for Eclipse first. Shyvana with this hybrid build. You got Spear Shojin on her with Leandry's Torment, and she's got AP built in too. What the hell?
Your turret has been destroyed.
This Olaf is definitely just cruising with the free carry right now. This is the first game. This is a fresh account. Come on, I'm already disappointed.
Efficiency is paramount.
That was a horrible fight to even take. They have Baron. We can't risk that. We can't go for that. Even though we took their Ashe and their Morgana down, we can't even win that fight versus what? Olaf, Shyvana, and Hui.
Has been destroyed.
Team fights and objectives is what we losing in right now. We lost objectives badly.
Enemy killing spree.
Order exists because of me. Just waiting for my son to be It is the virtue. I am
I gotta watch out for Shyvana. Shyvana is always gonna chase after me if I try to split push. I know she's bot side. They got a minute before Elder Drag comes up, so I can get a split push top side going. But they got Olaf up here. He doesn't have teleport though, so he has to stay with me. But it seems like my team is just gonna get picked off one by one before this drag comes up. And we're not even gonna be able to contest it if we lose too many people already. nothing we could do. That's GG.
Spree.
We lost this game.
Enemy double kill.
Terrible loss. No objectives. No control over the map. No team play. Nothing. Well played, I guess. It's only the placement matches though in this account, so we not stressed, we not pressed, we not bothered. We're gonna continue to grind these games out. Hopefully we'll have better luck.
Defeat.
Stephjmillz.